hip space. It's going to be hip space, where your hips are, okay? So a lot of guys are shooting here. Penetration is going to be another one. There's a bunch more too. Penetration is also going to be one. But mainly, if you just think about it, where your hips are going to determine if you're going to score this shot. If I shoot the shot out here and I just barely get to his legs, my hips are obviously too far away. I'm going to get sprawled on. Even if I get a good shot here, okay, and I'm nice and tight, and I didn't penetrate, I didn't move anywhere, my hips are still behind where I want to be. Another common problem in high school guys, they tend not to come up. They think about a shot, boom, they hit a high crotch. They forget that there's a finish. Guys, separate yourselves from other high school wrestlers by coming up. Just come up, come back to your feet. Most of the time it doesn't matter, but come back up to your feet. Doesn't matter how you do it, come back up. Swing single here. Guys stay down, they fight this all day. Very rarely do high school guys come up. If you can come up, and then you can start to wrestle this battle, okay, chances are you're going to win it. So back to the high crotch. Come up. Hit your penetration step in practice, at the beginning of practice. And practice coming up. Practice. Space. Covered like 10 feet. I'm a 5-foot guy. 10 feet on one penetration step. Move throughout the room. You need to get through your opponent. Okay? So we're here. We get in on a good high crotch. Let's talk finish. Come to the center. My hips are under me. Alright? I always like to re-grab higher than I grabbed the first time. So if I shoot my shot here, I'm trying to re-grab around the corner higher than my first grip, which was here. So I really try and shoot this one high, because the next one's going to be even higher. It's going to be easier for me to lift them. So I shoot high on the thigh here. And then when I wrap, I'm going to take a step and wrap even higher. And really what I'm doing is just protecting the leg. I call it loving the leg. You got to love the leg. We're loving it right here, hugging the crap out of it. Now I'm going to lift. I'm going to start coming back up to my feet and lift. It's so easy. All right, what are we going to do now? Swing them. Swing them. Put them down. Try and stay in here if we can. You see that Turk? Let's stay in here. High heel, on the toe. You can reach back, take the face. Regular high crotch. Where are your hips? Where are your hips? Is your penetration step happening out here? Because that's not penetration. Penetrate, you need to get your knee through there. Maybe you need to get him moving a little bit. Get him coming into you. I penetrated. I shot high. My back straight, my head's up. My re-wrap is going to be higher. Re-wrap and step higher. All right, I'm going to get in a good squatting position. I lift. I trade off. Swing them. Try and put them down kind of hard. I'm short. Okay, wrestle everyone that was taller. Guy was taller than me. I believe when you wrestle those taller, skinny guys, you got to drive them through the mat a little bit, because they're always the guys that are reaching through and funking and doing all that stuff. So get them up, put them down authoritatively, not slamming, but put them down pretty good. You signed up to wrestle, right? I'm breathing hard. I love this stuff. Questions? You guys know what I want? I want a good solid penetration. I don't need it fast. I want it perfect. Okay? Good solid penetration step. A good step here. Good penetration. Whether it's a high crotch or double, I don't really care. I should my high crotch version. I always turn my high crotch into a double leg. If you're shooting a double and you're above this knee, I'm going to say something to you. If you're here. All right, and I walk by and I see it, I'm going to say something, just because I think you should drill it here, because in a match you'll get it here. If you drill it like this, in a match you'll get it here, sprawl. I got nothing. All right? If I'm here, sprawl. I can put them down. I can pinch better there. So you need to be at the knee. Okay? Questions? You guys are question askers. Let's try it. We're going to look at some things. We'll come back. We'll talk in a couple minutes.